Hello again, everybody, and welcome to Where Are They Now Wednesdays here on the Missouri Sports Network. My name is Guy Newcomb alongside here for the next 30 minutes or so. Certainly glad that you have tuned in here on this Thanksgiving week holiday here as this Thanksgiving Eve here as this will air. And hey, reminder that you're watching the original Where Are They Now Wednesday. Don't be fooled by the Johnny-come-latelys or some other imposter. Playing on Sports on the Missouri Sports Network are your only sources for what Missouri high school talent does, not only when they're in high school, but also when they get to the national stage of the NCAA. No one, and I mean no one, has more information for you than we do. And we appreciate your attention and loyalty, and we need you to do us a favor. Hey, tell one friend. You don't have to tell two friends, just one friend, to go to our Facebook page and like us, go to our YouTube page and subscribe, and you'll be made aware every time we go live on any of our platforms and any of our shows here at the Missouri Sports Network. Hey, we really appreciate you. We can't do this without you. So are you ready? Good. Because Kent has done your homework for you. And Kent, happy Thanksgiving Eve.
Well, thank you, and happy Thanksgiving to you and everybody listening and watching. What do you have planned, Guy?
Well, as we've done now for the past 50 years, we celebrate Thanksgiving in my family, on my side of the family, on Wednesday evenings. We kind of move around. Was at my mom and dad's house for a while. Now my sisters have kind of taken over where they're rotating back and forth, but my dad doesn't want anybody between him and the television on Thursday so he can watch football. And that's not really the reason why. It just became a situation with extended families just to make sure that everybody could get together. And so I always enjoy it, get to see a lot of folks tonight at my younger sister's house this evening. So I'm really looking forward to it. What do you have planned?
Well, we have the extended family issues also. And we got together with my side of the family actually this last Sunday. And well, we did let the football come on. We watched the Chiefs while we enjoyed being with each other. And then for this week, we will be at my wife's family, and in the meantime, we have one of our two sons home, and we'll get both of them home for Christmas. So times are good.
Outstanding. But before we talk about this week, kind of recap what happened last week and what we've got coming up today on the show.
Okay, yes, last week we continued with our recognition of Missouri athletes who achieved the status of their conference's Player of the Year, or having been selected to an all-conference team. In addition to the Player of the Year, we identified 26 all-conference designees who got their start in a Missouri high school. No one else recognizes Missouri athletes like we do. We spend time on these honors because they are significant achievements. And this week, we get back to some of the Missouri women who have earned honors in volleyball and women's soccer. We have said before that Missouri is a hotspot for developing both women's soccer and volleyball talent. And it's true. The volume of these honors is proof of that. Now, before we get started with women's volleyball, let's take a break for one of our sponsors.
Located in the heart of Springfield on historic Walnut Street, just blocks away from the Missouri State campus, Hammons Field, Great Southern Arena, and downtown Springfield. The Walnut Street Inn features newly remodeled rooms, breakfast served daily, and a friendly, accommodating staff. The Walnut Street Inn is also a great venue for private events. Book your stay or get more information at walnutstreetinn.com or call 417-864-6346.
Imagine a bank that goes where you go, creating seamless solutions for every step in your financial journey, allowing you to manage your money the way you want to, with a banking relationship that makes every day extraordinary. Imagine a world full of possibilities, always within reach. Central Bank. We do banking better.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
Welcome back to Where Are They Now Wednesdays here on the Missouri Sports Network, MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. Another place you'll always have a home field advantage is our new sponsor, RBW Agricultural Farm Equipment Sales, with locations in Bolivar and Moberly, Missouri. You can visit them in Bolivar on Highway 32 or in Moberly on Highway 24. Hey, give them a follow on Facebook, just like you do us. Go there and like their products. RBW Agricultural Farm Equipment Sales. Much more information and commercial spots coming as they provide us with pictures and what they want to their site. But back to Where Are They Now Wednesdays, Kent, and take off.
Okay, we're going to start with women's volleyball. And we have Sydney Draper. She's a sophomore setter out of Pembroke Hill. She is now at Princeton University in the Ivy League. Sydney is Ivy League's second team. For the second consecutive year, Sydney has earned all Ivy League second team honors. She fought through a leg injury midway through the season, but persevered to average 9.62 assists per set. She also had 22 service aces. Princeton fell to Yale in the conference tournament, but Sydney was placed on the all-tournament team. Aubrey Lepore is a senior outside hitter out of Blue Springs South. She attends Bryant University in the America East Conference. Aubrey is America East Conference first team. Aubrey is a repeat selection for the first team. This year, she was second on her team with 351.5 points, while she gained 3.47 kills per set. That was tops for kills for the Bulldogs this season. Audrey Small is a freshman libero out of Fort Zumwalt West. She is now at North Alabama in the Atlantic Sun Conference. Audrey is an Atlantic Sun Conference all-freshman team honoree. After starting all 4 years in high school, Audrey competed in all 30 matches her freshman year in college. She led the Lions with 506 digs, or 4.36 per set. When not defending, she was attacking with her 20 service aces, third high on the team. All of that earned her a place on the all-freshman team. Kellyanne Green is a senior middle blocker out of St. Teresa's Academy. She's at the University of California, Santa Cruz in the Coast to Coast Conference. Kellyanne is Coast to Coast Conference first team. She has been a regular starter since her sophomore year. Kellyanne led her team with 373 points and 3.45 points per set. In addition to her 2.53 kills per set, Kellyanne recorded 51 service aces throughout the season. And Guy, with our history of discussing the lore of college team nicknames, I don't think we can go on without pausing to talk about the University of California at Santa Cruz, or just Santa Cruz. As I have noted before, the most unusual nicknames may seem odd to those of us who are outsiders, but are usually the most endearing to that school's community. I have no doubt that Kellyanne Green, who I just recognized for her volleyball excellence, is one in a long line of very proud Santa Cruz Banana Slugs after transforming from a St. Teresa's Academy star. Santa Cruz is a newer school, having been founded in 1965. For the first several years, sports were just being formalized as the school joined Division III of the NCAA. They had no nickname. The chancellor decided it would be the Sea Lion, but the student body roundly rejected the idea, along with the teams. The chancellor continued to push for the Sea Lion. A member of the men's volleyball team came up with the Banana Slug in 1970. His roommate screen printed the first Banana Slug jerseys. And by the way, the roommate's name was Bob Grindeslug. Yes, Grindeslug. And I have it that he is no relation to the Banana Slug. But the nickname was no longer used after they graduated in 1972. However, it was revived in 1974. It just wouldn't go away. It was revived for the men's soccer team. Again, to the chagrin of the chancellor. When the basketball team became formalized as an official school team, the athletic director said they had to have a nickname, and their only choice was the Sea Lion. The team rejected that so succinctly that they played with no nickname. In 1980, the administration said they had to come up with a nickname. The students said fine and then said it would be the banana slug. The administration was not amused. Then in 1986, several years later, through some parliamentary gerrymandering, the student governing body put the decision up to the student body via a referendum vote. The banana slug won. Despite the chancellor declaring the vote didn't count, the name stuck. The school gave in, and the banana slug is firmly entrenched and was even updated to be a more sleek slug in 2020. And I checked out the athleticism of a banana slug. First of all, it gets its name from its appearance as a ripe banana. Obviously, not a member of the track squad, it moves at a peak speed of 6.5 inches per minute. That works out to 0.07 miles per hour. That's at peak speed. But that is probably pretty good for a creature with one lung, 1 foot, and no spine. Gee, Guy, and I thought the history of my Kansas State Wildcats was interesting. Not much can compete with Santa Cruz's banana slugs. And with that, let's go break for a sponsor before we move on to some elite women soccer athletes from Missouri high schools.
I'll have the avocado toast minus the avocado.
So, toast.
Yeah. Everything is so expensive these days.
Hey, Chevy gets it. That's why they're keeping prices down to earth, like on the most affordable EV in America. A super strong and capable Chevy truck. And a high-tech Chevy SUV. Why is Chevy making affordable vehicles connected by OnStar? It's so together, we can do more.
We believe banking should make your life greater. It starts with affordable options to meet today's needs and tomorrow's dreams. From smart account options that fit your style to flexible loans for what comes next. It means convenient ways to access and manage your money whenever you need it and wherever you're headed. Most of all, it takes great support. Someone you can count on for trusted guidance and to be there for you every step of the way. Great options, great convenience, great support for life. Great Southern Bank, understanding what really matters.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom. On the stage.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends. Yeah! Be great.
Participate!
Hey, welcome back to Where Are They Now Wednesdays here on the Missouri Sports Network, MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. And as always, presented by Liona Labor's Local 663, who remind us, hey, drive safely in those work zones. Those folks want to go home to their families as well. And by our news sponsor, RBW Agricultural Farm Equipment Sales, with locations in Bolivar and Moberly, who, along with the Missouri State Highway Patrol, remind us, take that 3 seconds and buckle up. It's 3 seconds that could save your life. Be safe, be smart, and be here throughout the holidays. We go back to Kent Mueller from Playing on Sports, and we're getting into women's soccer. Take it away.
Yes, we have women's soccer and a lot of it. Mackenzie Smith is a freshman defender out of Liberty. She's now at Central Missouri in the Mid-America Intercollegiate Athletic Association. Mackenzie is Mid-America Intercollegiate Athletic Association's second team this year. The two-sport high school athlete from Liberty got off to a great start to her collegiate soccer career. Mackenzie started all 22 matches for the Jennies. Her value to the team was demonstrated by her coaches having her on the field for 1,825 minutes, the second most on the team. That's almost 83 minutes per match. Katerina Theoharidis, she's a sophomore forward out of Liberty. She is at Northwest Missouri State in the Mid-America Intercollegiate Athletic Association. Katerina is Mid-American Intercollegiate Athletic Association second team. As a sophomore, she was the offensive leader for the Bearcats. Katerina led in scoring with 24 points from 10 goals and 4 assists. She had a .685 shots on goal percentage and had 2 game-winning goals. Mackenzie Caldwell is a graduate student goalkeeper. She's out of Troy Buchanan, and she plays at Fort Hays State in the Mid-America Intercollegiate Athletic Association. Mackenzie is the MIAA third team member. After competing at UMKC for 4 seasons, Mackenzie found a home for her graduate year at Fort Hays. This year, her goals against average was a low 1.10 with a save percentage of .817. All of that led to 6 shutouts. We have Lily Ellis. She's a junior goalkeeper out of Kearney. She's now at Northwest Missouri State in the Mid-America Intercollegiate Athletic Association. Lily is a Mid-America Intercollegiate Athletic Association honorable mention honoree. A 3-year starter in goal, Lily has been a mainstay for the Bearcats with her 3rd postseason honor in her 3 collegiate years. She started 17 matches, making 112 saves. Her save percentage of .842 led to a goals against average of 1.24. 6 of the Bearcats' 11 wins and ties were shutouts for Lily. Lakin Rold, she's a junior defender out of Lee Summit West. She's at Washburn University, the Ichabods, in the Mid-America Intercollegiate Athletic Association. Lakin is a Mid-America Intercollegiate Athletic Association honorable mention honoree. To say that Lakin has been central to the Ichabod defense from the start is an understatement. She has played in all 66 games since her arrival in Topeka and has been in the starting lineup 65 times. Her 1,575 minutes played this year was the 2nd most on the team. From her defender position, Lakin scored 1 goal, which was the game winner against Black Hills State. And we have Holland Hawkins. She's a junior midfielder out of Central High in Springfield. She's now at Drury University in the Great Lakes Valley Conference. Holland is Great Lakes Valley Conference first team this year. She clearly was the offensive force behind Drury's push to a 16-2-4 record so far this year as they head into the Division II Midwest Regional Championship game on Sunday against number 3 ranked Grand Valley State. Holland leads her Panthers with 22 points from her 11 goals. She has a .544 shots on goal percentage and has had the game-winning goal 3 times. Courtney Tucker is a senior midfielder, also from Central High in Springfield, and is at Drury University in the Great Lakes Valley Conference. Courtney is Great Lakes Valley Conference first team. Courtney has been a teammate of Holland Hawkins for a long time, dating back to their early high school years at Central High in Springfield. That combination clearly continues to excel. The senior midfielder is a returning first-team All-GVLC selection. This year, she has 16 points as they continue to advance in their postseason. Those points have come from 6 goals and 4 assists, and 2 of those goals were game winners. We have Kaylee Judy. She's a senior midfielder out of Fort Zumwalt North. She's at the University of Missouri at St. Louis, also in the Great Lakes Valley Conference. Kaylee is Great Lakes Valley Conference first team. Kaylee started her collegiate career by playing 2 years at Southern Illinois University at Edwardsville. She started 37 of the 38 matches since her arrival in St. Louis. This year, she has scored 16 points from 5 goals and 6 assists. Kaylee had the game-winning goal 4 times this year. We have Katie Fitzler. She's a sophomore goalkeeper. She's out of St. Dominic and is now at Drury University in the Great Lakes Valley Conference. Katie is Great Lakes Valley Conference second team. After serving her freshman year as a backup goalkeeper for last year's Goalkeeper of the Year, Katie has started all 22 of the Panthers' games as Drury continues in this postseason. She has an incredible .49 goals against average, which derives from her .817 save percentage. She has 14 shutouts and counting this year. Ashlyn Hunt is a redshirt junior forward out of Fort Zumwalt West, and she is now at Maryville University in the Great Lakes Valley Conference. Ashlyn is Great Lakes Valley Conference second team. Ashlyn has been on the field since arriving in St. Louis 3 years ago. She has started 55 of the 60 games. This year, she has scored 11 goals, tied for the most on the team. Her 23 points is the second most. Those numbers are possible because of her .622 shots on goal percentage. 6 of her 11 goals have been game winners. We have Lena Higgins. She's a senior forward out of Fox High. She is now at McKendree University in the Great Lakes Valley Conference. Lena Higgins is Great Lakes Valley Conference second team. Lena's senior season built upon her junior season when she was third-team selection. This year, she has scored 27 points, second on the team to Anna Stifler, who you will hear more about soon. Those points came from 10 goals and 7 assists. She led the Bearcats with her .571 shots on goal average. 3 of her goals were game winners. And Kate Spatansky, she's a fifth-year student. She's a midfielder out of Fort Zumwalt South and is now at McKendree University in the Great Lakes Valley Conference. Katie is Great Lakes Valley Conference second team. This is the second consecutive year that Katie has been awarded second team all-conference honors. Starting all 22 matches, she scored 16 points on 7 goals and 2 assists. Katie was a perfect 2 for 2 with penalty kicks. And it may be Lebanon, Illinois, where they play now, but she rounds out the top 3 scorers for McKendree, all who hail from Missouri high schools. The state of Illinois can thank us anytime they want. Jada Holloman is a senior forward out of Willard High and is now at Missouri St. Louis in the Great Lakes Valley Conference. Jada is Great Lakes Valley Conference second team. After starting her career with 2 years at Loyola University in Chicago, Jada rambled back to be a Triton at the University of Missouri at St. Louis. After receiving third team all-conference honors a year ago, she earned second team honors this year, in part by leading her Tritons with 26 points. Those points came from 10 goals and 6 assists. Half of her goals, 5, were game winners for the Tritons. We have Gabby Hennessy. She's a graduate student midfielder out of St. Dominic, who is now at Rockhurst University in the Great Lakes Valley Conference. Gabby is Great Lakes Valley Conference second team. Gabby has played in 55 of the 68 games since arriving in Kansas City as a freshman Hawk. From her midfield position, she scored 2 goals and made 3 assists for 7 points on her way to second team honors. And Mary Kate Neal, she's a junior goalkeeper out of Francis Howell Central. She is now at the University of Missouri in St. Louis in the Great Lakes Valley Conference. Mary Kate is Great Lakes Valley Conference third team. In her first 3 years as a Triton, Mary Kate has achieved a shutout in 16 of the 37 games she has started. This year, she started 20 and shut out the opposition 10 times. Her .818 save percentage led to her having a low of .79 goals against average. Those are a few of the outstanding performances by our Missouri athletes, each one placed on an all-conference team. And what makes this group even more remarkable is their youth. Fully half of those recognized today will be back 1, 2, or even 3 more years. And when they repeat, you will hear about it right here. And before we leave, it's a must to express my thankfulness. I'm thankful for so much, my family, my country, the freedom to pursue personal interests such as sports. I'm thankful for all of those coaches who give so much extra time and effort to help our youth mature into better people. And I'm thankful to all who enjoy what we produce on this podcast. We like this information, and I'm pleased that you do also. As I thought about team nicknames this week, I wondered if there were any with a Thanksgiving theme. After all, there are 1,100 NCAA schools, some of which are very unique. Are there any turkeys out there? No. No stuffings or pumpkin pies either. But I kept searching, and I found one school who are the Pilgrims. And there I found a Missourian who competes as a Pilgrim. The New England College Pilgrims are located in Henniker, New Hampshire, and compete in Division III. Nathan Hemmer, out of Fort Zumwalt West, is a freshman running back. We look forward to following Nathan's career as a Pilgrim. With that, I'll give it back to you, Guy.
Outstanding, Ken. Always outstanding information. And again, I'm thankful for so much. I want also to just kind of remind everybody of the people that aren't here this year with us, that were here last, as you keep those friends and families of those people in your thoughts and prayers. A mentor of mine passed away on Sunday night, Rob Evans, and a lot of folks in the Kansas City area will know Rob with his dedication to high school sports in the Kansas City area there. He started at KGBX in Springfield, Missouri in 1978. He has done Drury Lady Panthers basketball, Missouri State Lady Bears basketball, Montreal Expo baseball for a time, but a mentor of mine was the producer of the very first high school highlight show on ESPN radio back in 2007. So thoughts and prayers to he and his family there. And just a reminder, a thankful heart is not only the greatest virtue, but it is the parent of all other virtues. So be thankful. Hey, and as always, the Missouri State Highway Patrol reminds us to take that 3 seconds and buckle up. It's 3 seconds that could save your life. Be safe.